Welcome back everyone to another video. I've got another replay here for you today, and this one specifically is going to be about just in general playing tier 8 heavies in a tier 10 matchup. And me and Troy, as you can probably tell from the title of this video, me and Troy end up pairing this entire game. And you could argue that, yeah, we are in two of the best, some of the best heavies in tier 8, but at the same time, you also need to have that cooperation with each other, and you need to have that teamwork, and that's exactly what we demonstrate here in this battle. So we spawned on the east side of Ghost Town, and we are defending the base, and it ends up being kind of just a just kind of an awkward situation, but also we do get very lucky and very unlucky, as you will see here in this battle. So Troy is playing the Skota T56, one of the most recently added premium tanks in the game, and of course I'm playing the good old 703. I absolutely love this tank. I mean, just look at that. You can hit shots like that because of this incredible gun handling. I mean, I just love it. So anyway, we're going to try and go here as usual. I try not to use this for too much, but as I see the AE and this other guy just fire, I'm going to quickly take a shot at the AE and get a shot into him as well. So yeah, things aren't looking too bad so far. The north isn't looking bad, neither is the south, and the center's looking pretty okay so far. So the 703 has probably become one of my favorite tanks, which I'm going to actually make a video about this later on this week. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely broken, but also it does have some weaknesses, obviously, like its lower plate is weak, and you can overmatch its side with the speed that you have. I think it's 150mm guns or bigger, you can easily overmatch it. Anyway, so yeah, the 703 and the Skota T56 have actually proven to be a good combo, as you see in this replay. That was quite a fortunate bounce there from the AMX there. He must have hit our turret or upper plate, I'm not sure. And so then that guy just gets absolutely ripped apart thanks to the 277, and Troy shoots him once as well. So the north isn't really advancing, there's nothing really much going on there. The south has fallen back, and then the southern part of town is just holding, and the northern part of the city as well is holding. So again, nothing too much. We are down one tank compared to the enemy, so not a huge deal, but it looks like our Badger has come to help, and he is using that dead tank in front of us for cover. So we can't really do anything right now, so I'm just going to turn around and not waste my time here. I can do other things. I'm going to try and flank around kind of towards the middle, and then we'll see if I can get a shot on this Skota and see if I can help Troy with that at all, but unfortunately I don't have any shots on, and I don't think he does either, but Troy's just going to sit there and wait, try to help our, I think that's an STB that's up there, yeah, things are kind of calm at the moment. It looks like the south is losing. The very south of it on the hill there isn't doing very well. And yeah, I'm just going to try to flank around, see if I can get some more shots on. I see this other guy here, STB1 is here, so I'm going to try to get some shots on him. I didn't expect him to poke around like that, but thankfully we did hit him. It was a lovely high roll there, just over almost 430 that shot. And I don't want to peek that round either, because there is a Death Star and there is that guy there at A4 on the hill, and I don't want to risk losing HP unnecessarily, so I'm just going to back my way out a little bit. And I'm lucky that the STB didn't poke and shoot me, but I guess I could have been sending the hit, and I'm also worried about the supporter man as well, so I'm going to decide to back up some more. And that looks like our T28 or T, I can't tell, I think it's our T95 keeping busy. So I'm not going to do anything else on this flank for a little bit, so I'm just going to turn around and see if I can help Troy, because he is at the moment isolated on his own, because this Badger is about to die here soon. And yeah, the Badger's just been ripped apart by the AMX and by the guy who's up there on the hill as well, I believe. He's also shooting him. So I'm going to try and assist him a little bit, see if I can do anything. Yeah, I mean, what else can I do? My main goal and so is Troy's, is just to play support tanks, and that's exactly what we've been trying to do. Again, there's not really a whole lot we can do right now, so I'm just gonna turn around, and unfortunately, as our Badger does die, so that means me and Troy it is up to me and him to hold this flank. So we don't exactly have the best of cover right now, and as the Badger demonstrated, it is not exactly a great position to be in. So me and Troy are just gonna fall back. He's gonna watch that area right there, and I'm just gonna pull around here and try to see if I can get around to the side, to where I was earlier, to where see if I can find something. And looky, we have an AE. And also, I did not know this, but there's also a Death Star right behind him, so I'm glad I fell back when I did. So Troy's going to try to take care of that guy up there in the north, and so is artillery, I hope, who's going to help take care of him. So I'm just going to hold this for now. There's no need to push right now. I just need to keep them from flanking us at the same time. And I thought the AE was still here, but apparently he isn't. So he and the Death Star are kind of like in the back there. And so it's definitely not a good idea for me to push. And yeah, there's the Skota. So I'm going to turn around and try to get a few shots onto him. Troy does hit him twice for lovely, and I do finish him off with a lovely little ammo rack there. So yeah, that was a nice little shot there. And look who we have here. We have the AE has returned, and there's the Death Star as well. And luckily for us, the Death Star just completely fluffs his shot. Look at that. That's just beautiful. So now I'm going to rush in and try to focus the AE since the Death Star's on reload. And what a troll bounce. I got very unlucky there. And Troy is just going to clap this Death Star for 900. And yeah, they're both one-shots now, I think. And yeah, things aren't looking too bad at all. We've dealt with people who have come after us, we've focus fired, and that's what matters. That's how we're going to win this game. And that's exactly how we win this game. So, South has, for the most part, pretty much lost. North is pretty much uncovered, so we do have to be careful about people coming in the north, which you'll see here soon when we try flicking around. Troy's going to go throw that Death Star around, and AE as well. I'm going to try to keep this Indian Panzer distracted. Unfortunately, he's got a very troll gunman on it, so it didn't go through there. And I don't think I didn't get him at all, but it's worth a shot. So, as I mentioned earlier, that Bat Chat has flanked us around, so you have to be careful of that. So I'm just going to move out of the way because he is an autoloader. And yeah, it's the great Bat Chat, the light one. He's been kind of a pain, and luckily he doesn't ruin this game for us because he makes a mistake. And yeah, I think he should have came after me, but again, I can understand why he didn't. Just because I'm a 7-8 and he's a Bat Chat, so I'm going to try to help Troy with this guy here, with this Furdy. I'm not quite sure how he penned that, but I do finish him off, and Troy's going to watch my back here. Thankfully, the Bat Chat doesn't come up behind us, and he doesn't come after us, so at the moment I'm thinking, okay, maybe I need to go back to where I was, because I don't want to risk losing HP, so me and Troy are just going to turn around here pretty shortly and go back to where we were. And looky there, the Death Star peeks right in front of Troy just as I poked out. I'm glad I didn't poke out sooner, otherwise that Death Star would have had me. So I got very lucky there, and Troy managed to shut him down as well. So now I'm going to try to help this other guy here. This poor Stridspawn's getting ripped apart, so I'm going to try to assist him with this Indian Panzer. And there's the Bat Chat, which ultimately, him staying back there is actually a good thing, because then that allows me to focus on this guy, and it allows me to escape as well. Unfortunate low roll there, and I do end up missing this next shot because I'm just bad. I think because shell velocity doesn't like me. So yeah, as I fire there, I must have just barely missed him. I mean, yeah, I just fired a second too late, so I'm asking Troy to try to take him out because I don't want to expose myself there again. So I'm just going to sit here and wait. And good thing I do, because look at that. Oh, could I ever be so lucky? I mean, that artillery just misses me. Thankfully, Troy does take him out, but unfortunately the Bat Chat is going to take out Troy here pretty soon, and it's just going to be me left alone against this Bat Chat and the artillery as well. So, thankfully, if that artillery hadn't missed me, if that was a direct shot, we would have lost, because that ultimately changed the outcome of the game. I'm thinking, okay, we just need to survive this battle, so not a huge deal, right? And we do get very lucky as well. I mean, at least I did from that shuffle, as you guys saw from that Conqueror. So Troy's just chilling. He can't really do anything. And unfortunately, he does get blind fired, so it's just me versus a scout and an artillery, and I do get a nice little snapshot there onto the Conqueror gun carriage. And all I have to do is survive to win this, because again, it is defense. It's a defending team. If they get the amount of time, if it's out, then they automatically win. And I do end up killing the artillery for my final shot there, and we do end up winning the game. And thanks to Troy's help, and thanks to good luck and good RNG and being able to coordinate our attacks, we made a good battle there. As you can see, Troy made a good profit there, and yeah, I mean, he did a fantastic job. That was his first ace. Thank you, Troy, for that amazing experience. I really appreciate it, brother. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll catch you all